Hi, Dr. Jo Messenger here. Thanks for tuning in. Let's have a bit of a chat today about anchoring in your higher self more permanently into your current Master Diamond blueprints. Because as you already know, we're all very capable of sinking into our lower selves, our ego, and we're also very capable of embodying and embracing our higher self, our higher values, and living at a higher frequency. And at the moment, it's no secret the world is changing. There's so much going on around the place, and I don't need to list what those things are because you already know. And it is easy to get caught up in the emotion, the drama, the heartbreak, the upset of what that change looks like, even though we know that that change is already happening because higher frequencies are coming in. Lower frequencies have to dissipate. They have to dissolve when those higher frequencies come in. So we know that it's all for good purpose. We know that there's a wonderful end in mind. Just like birthing a child, it's labor's hard work, and it can be messy and painful and disruptive, but at the end of that process, there's a fresh start, there's a new life, there's a new potential, and it's up to that being, and likewise up to ourselves, what we make of that or not. But at the moment, it's like the birth isn't complete yet. We're still in our own personal labor. We're still rebirthing from who we used to be into who we're going to be. And what does that look like? We don't know yet because we're still creating it. But let's do a bit of a process today to anchor in your higher self into your current energy field so that where you're going is the template is according to your higher self and not according to your ego, your lower self, or where you've been. Okay, so it's where you are and where you're going to, rather than where you are and where you've been. Does that make sense? Do you follow me? Okay, so sit in your quiet space and relax as much as you possibly can. And just while you're getting settled, putting your feet flat on the floor, sending your grounding cords down to the core of the earth, the things that you already know to do as a part of your self-care every day, do that now while I'm transitioning into the process. In this meditation, in this exercise, we will be going to a hill or a mountain, some sort of an elevation in nature. So if you have somewhere in mind already, fabulous. But somewhere that has meaning for you. It doesn't have to be big and grand like Everest or Kilimanjaro or Kailash or Fuji. It might be the hill that you can see out the window. For me, it's different mounds throughout different stages of my life. As a young child, it would be Ironstone Hill in Pingelly on Noongar country. As a teenager, it would be Boyden Rock on Noongar country. As an adult, Uluru or Catajuta. And more recently, I've just come back from Mount Shasta in California. So different places, different mountains, different hills have different meanings, different vibrations, different alignments for the different stages of your life. So what I'm getting to here is don't be swayed by hills and mountains that have meaning for me or someone else, or the fame of them, the grandness of them, or whatever. Where is the place that has affinity for you right now? Okay, so getting yourself settled, sending your grounding cords down to the core of the earth, relaxing your body as much as you possibly can. The more you relax, the more of your higher self can anchor in, and the longer it can stay. We'd love it to stay permanently, and that requires you staying in the higher energies, not sinking back into guilt and shame and blame, etc. Breathe into your heart space and expand your heart energy out to the front of you, out behind you. Breathe out to the left of you, to the right of you. Breathe your heart energy down below your feet, up above your head, and out in all directions at the same time, so that you are centered in a bubble of your own heart energy, in your own heart space. Keep your breathing relaxed and comfortable. And in your mind's eye, take yourself to the hill, the mound, the mountain, the elevation that you have an affinity with at this point in time. Feel the breeze on your face. Feel the solidity underneath your feet. Notice the season. Notice the natural beauty. And in your mind's eye, ask for permission from the spirit of place, of this place that you're visiting, and the traditional custodians of this place. Ask for permission to enter. Ask for permission to be in this space now. Keep your breathing comfortable and steady. And in your mind's eye, call to your higher self. Call to your higher self to merge with you and to meld with you. The more you can relax, the easier for this higher energy, this higher part of you to come in. And allow your higher self to align with the crosshairs at the center of your heart. Allow your higher self to click into place, front to back, side to side, up and down, so that you are centered and aligned with each other. Keep your breathing comfortable and steady. Allow this process to take as short or as long as is required. When things happen fast, they can tend to be short-term. When things happen slowly and stably, they tend to be long-term. Male careers tend to come in fast and strong and can fade or dissipate equally as fast with scandal or upset or simple decision. Female careers often tend to come in slower and stay for the duration. Not better, not worse. Two sides of the one. Two wings on the same bird. Allow your higher self to merge into your current energy field. And simultaneously notice that you are the center of a circle of higher beings who have come to assist you. Beings from your soul family, beings from your spiritual hierarchy, beings of light who aren't necessarily associated with you in any way, but recognize your light, recognize your purity, recognize your authenticity, and are encouraging you to embrace your higher self, to live from a higher light, and to be a beacon for others. And if you give permission, allow these beings of light who have come to assist you to add their blessings upon you and your higher self, elevating your combined energies even higher, brightening your lights even further, adding to your sustainability. Relax yourself as much as you possibly can and allow the new light codes to come in. Allow the blessings to enter. And rest in your gratitude and thanks for the assistance that you've been given. And trust that these new energies, these new lights, will attract to you the people and situations who are a matching vibration for you. Or who can benefit from the light and the circumstances that you've already mastered as a way shower for others. Keep your breathing comfortable and steady. Allow yourself to receive all that is right for you. Knowing that you can return to this place, or indeed equivalent places, whenever you ask permission. Whenever you decide, whenever you set your intent. Whenever you are ready for upgrades within yourself. In your mind's eye, call yourself, combined with your higher self, back to where your physical body is. Back to your current position. Aligning with the crosshairs of the center of your body, the center of your heart in the physical, so that you're centered within your body, front to back, side to side, top to bottom. Resend your grounding cords down all the way to the core of the earth. They will need to be bigger and stronger now, because you're anchoring in more energy, higher energy. And like a skyscraper, you need stronger foundations, than a little cottage by the sea. Welcome your higher self into your physical life now. And make the decision to work together, to live from your highest values, with your purest intent, in accordance with your highest destiny, in accordance with your soul's purpose, even if you don't consciously know what that is. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Now, as always, you can do this exercise whenever you choose. I'd just like to show you one more thing. Okay, so what you've actually done is you've anchored in the higher part of you into your physical body, and your master diamond blueprints, I've just got 2 pyramids here, is like a huge diamond. Depending on which level of it you look at. For all intents and purposes now, we're going to be looking at the diamond part of that. There's also the other Merkaba structures of that, but for this purpose now, we're talking about the master diamond rather than the Merkaba. So you and your higher self are now within your giant diamond structure. So as well as sending your grounding cords down, anchor each corner and side to side, front to back, and at the bottom of your master diamond and the top of your bottom and the top of your master diamond. A little bit like putting a tent peg in, so that it keeps everything where it should be, keeps it aligned, not flopping around while you get used to these new energies. Does that make sense? So you know how an acupuncturist uses those fine silver needles to put into the energy centers? You can do that here in your mind's eye. Put in a fine silver needle like an acupuncturist to the corner of your diamond, side to side, front to back, and top to bottom, to anchor your higher self into the physical. Do you follow me? I've got confidence in you. Don't think about it too much. Just do it, okay? So until we meet again, remember, laugh lots and you get more of what you think about.